bullshit and make it repeat it.
I like the chick that they had in the Magneto joint, the shit that she said that she had to learn Arabic and Ethiopian to play that part.
She took it seriously.
She took it seriously, right? She took it seriously. Why not let her fucking go ahead and
go ahead and do
that?
Because this bitch don't even try to put the top of the
accent. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, man. She ain't fucking around.
Logan.
I see the news that they got playing Logan. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, Hugh too old for that shit now. Once he did old fucking Wolverine, it was a wrap after that. He pulled the motherfucking Danny Glover. I'm getting too old for this shit.
Piper's got the audio on.
And I made sure I had the mic plugged up though too. No, I'm just roll that beautiful beat.
Roll that beautiful beat. Greetings and salutations. I'm Caesar Don, your host. ManCave Talk, the motherfucking crew. How y'all doing today?
Shit, I'm chilling.
I'm doing good.
How the fuck y'all doing today?
I'm doing great.
Peachy King, Shelly B. That's the side.
Like my man Heavy D would say, I'm doing hunky dory.
You doing hunky dory?
Hunky dory, because everything is all right.
Because everything is all right. Oh shit! Well, you know it's sports time. Anybody got any shout outs real quick?
Shout out to the Steelers for picking up Mitchell Trubisky. I think you're gonna be a solid number 2 in Pittsburgh.
Hey, it's a quarterback. It's a quarterback battle over there. Trubisky wins that starting job. Man. Fuck him.
Yo, watch y'all sleep on my man. Watch him fuck around and win comeback player of the year.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, B.
Fuck around and have y'all like 13-3 on the season. They ain't gonna be on his body there.
I didn't have no faith in him in Chicago, but of course we got a way better team in Chicago. So
I'll way better coach and all that in Chicago.
Y'all look at it. The nigga had good numbers in Chicago. Yeah, I sleeping on my man. He was in some turmoil. That team was ass, and the coach was ass.
Yeah. That's what I said. I mean, I guess I can't fully grade him off of his time in Chicago, and we know Dan get no burn in Buffalo. So,
right. But when the burn got, he looked.
Yeah, that's what I said.
When the time
got the burn, he did get the Buffalo.
All together, preseason included. He looked damn good. I'll give it to him. He looked damn good.
Yeah. Real quick before we get into it, who y'all got in y'all Final Four?
College basketball Final Four.
Well, ain't your Dookies.
Yeah, ain't
them niggas Dookie for real.
Yeah, well, it was K's last year.
So I would thought they would go out with a bang, but they banging all right. They gonna be banging right on the couch with everybody else.
You know what it is? They said it actually on, I think it was eNow or something like that. The recruiting process has changed dramatically within the last 5 to 10 years. A lot of the top recruits was all going to like Duke, North Carolina, like 7 schools.
Yeah,
everybody was going to.
Right
now, a lot of motherfuckers are staying home. A lot of motherfuckers are going to the places where it's nicer, just so they can.
Yeah, I just seen it.
Nice. These motherfuckers are like, yo, let's go to this school and turn this school the fuck up.
Yeah, whatever female team that's playing North Carolina has never even been in it before. The best record they had in like 30 years. I forgot who they playing. Yeah, they like 23. They're like 27-3.
Is it Iowa? So we're gonna talk about
that's Iowa. That's the males.
Fuck that. Let's go, UB women. Go into the fucking dance.
Yeah, hopefully they dance. And I'm making it up.
And you never know. What did you be making it to that one year? They made it up to like the Sweet 16.
That was the men though.
Yeah, that was both men and women. Yeah, they both made it.
I don't know. The men, the women looked a little suspect this year.
Nah,
y'all made it though. I don't know how y'all gonna do.
They straight. They won their fucking. They won the back tournament, which they needed to do. Automatic bid.
Yeah.
They ain't gotta sit at home looking at the TV waiting for fucking selection Sunday.
Nah, fuck that shit. They was out eating and with the sizzler.
Right. Get that sizzler.
Well, you know what? In my last 2, I got Iowa the Zags. Well, Iowa. I'm gonna say Iowa and Kansas. Fuck it.
That's what I was gonna say. Kansas is looking real good, bro. Good, yeah. I can see Kansas taking it all. Like real talk.
I don't want to do no bracket this year.
I didn't do it. This is the first year.
Shit. Everybody bracket was bust last year.
Hell yeah.
That shit was horrible. Like,
hell yeah. The bracket is like the Mega Millions. Like the motherfucker who gets that right is that shit's off of pure luck. Like whoever get the bracket completely right, it's too many busts. Like, you got to get that shit off of pure luck. Like it's some upsets that you
it's always gonna be upset. So it's like you got to choose the right upset.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, and you always be thinking it's that 8 and 9 matchup. Like if I pick the 9.
Man, that 1 in 16.
Yeah, that 1 in 16. The 15 beat the 2 and shit. You be like, what the fuck?
Right. Like what the year fucking? What was that school? Was it Davidson that went on that shit? Yep. Davidson. They did shit since Curry left. And they got motherfucking Brad Stevens a goddamn job in the NBA.
Yeah. And he still got it.
The Zion's been sweet since Morrison.
Yeah, I remember.
They always been, like the last few years. They always been.
Yeah,
honestly,
since that year
I think they came out fucking ranked #1 when the season started.
Yeah. When that year they won with that Morrison dude. Yeah. That's it. They've been sweet ever since.
But it's motherfuckers like, for instance, they one of the teams that the schools I don't think translate well to the NBA. Because a lot of motherfuckers come out of fucking Gonzaga and don't be good in the NBA.
Tell me a sweet nigga that came from Gonzaga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Morrison was the one dude I thought was going to be good in the NBA, and he wasn't. Kispert is trash. Like, you know what I mean?
He was good too. He got hurt.
Yeah. The last good motherfucker, I think Stockton went to Gonzaga, right?
I'm not sure.
I think Stockton. Gonzaga. He might be the last good motherfucking NBA player to come out of Gonzaga. I'm serious.
How long ago was that? They were still wearing shorts then.
They always got an All-American on their team. For the last like 5 years, they always had an All-American on their team. That All-American go to the NBA and you never hear from that motherfucker again.
Okay, well shit, let's go. First sport session, I got you. We talked about March Madness already. Who's a better? We're gonna go to basketball. Who's a better center, Embiid or Jokic?
All right, here we go again. Period or all around?
All around.
All around.
What was the question?
Who's a better center, Embiid or Jokic?
Joker. I really like Embiid. I think he'll probably be the MVP this year. But I ain't never seen nobody.
Shit, look, I don't know. LeBron is on his body with that. MVP.
LeBron is on his body, but you know when it starts coming down to it, they're gonna look at records. When they numbers start to get real close, they're gonna look at who pushed their team farther, who got the better record. You know what I'm saying?
So you say Joker.
Yeah, I say Joker.
Yeah.
Nobody can pass and dribble like that. As far as all around.
Listen, matter of fact, earlier I just watched some fucking highlight. He threw this diamond pass break from half court through a bounce pass. Right to the motherfucker in his hand.
I'm telling you, I ain't never seen a big man pass like that.
For me, well, Pipers, who you think and why?
Who I think Joker.
You think Joker? Well, why do you think Joker?
Because he's white.
Told you that motherfucker practice.
Sorry for a white guy.
I told you.
He said for him to even be in the NBA and be white is amazing.
The only reason why
NBA is nothing but Africans.
The only reason why I would pick Joker is for passing. If at this point, I think they both shoot at the same percentage from the 3-point line. They both have tremendous inside game.
Right.
I think the difference between the two is that Joker can pass his ass off.
Yeah,
he can make some passes that Embiid can't make.
Yeah,
right.
And which turns him into a triple-double machine. Like, you know what I'm saying? They can drop a triple
like that. He be killing you, then you switch to double. All right, we're gonna double team.
Yeah.
Wrong thing to do because this nigga can fucking
he can try
see you way over here and be like,
Yeah.
He gonna find that open man.
Yep. And he another one. I call it the Zach Randolph disease, where he don't jump nothing but this high off the fucking floor, dude.
And watching both.
But he like 7'12".
That's what I'm saying. It don't make a difference. And then with his reach, he like he turned to 7'8" at that point. So he ain't gotta jump high. But I think this shit is funny as hell. How this motherfucker he'll get like 4 offensive rebounds and do nothing but do this shit.
See, but that makes you hurt because it's like, damn, I'm jumping as hard as I can.
Yeah.
He's just stretching and taking
this nigga just skipping. Like, it's not even a jumping.
I play basketball against some really tall motherfuckers. There's nothing you can do.
It's like, all I can do is try to box you out and not
get lower gravity, box him out. Hopefully the ball can fall a few feet in front of you where you can get the rebound. Right.
Over the back, nigga. Over the back.
Right. Box out, little man.
I said, stop. Yeah, I would think Joker should go passing. I think he's definitely a better passer.
He's a better passer.
He's probably, like I said, he's probably the best passing big man I've seen at least since Hakeem Olajuwon. He might be the best ever.
I ain't gonna hold you. That motherfucker pass better than some of the point guards.
That's what I'm saying. Man. That nigga's like he's different.
So now, I mean, now that America's on their nuts, you see them being the best team in the East.
Philly?
Yeah,
Philadelphia.
Philly. Yeah. I don't.
No, I don't.
I think honestly, they did all right. I think they lost
that trade because everybody that you lost, minus Ben Simmons, we ain't even gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Play defense.
Yeah.
Right.
What does James Harden do?
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah.
I look at it. Listen, yeah, I mean that's a valid point.
He helped you score more points, but he gonna get y'all scored on more.
Yeah.
So it's like,
he don't play
and that's the game they're trying to play. Like we can't stop you, but what we can do is score 185 points. And let's see if you can score 186.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? That's the game they're playing.
And then you see what the Nets did today.
Well, I look at it.
We'll take that bet.
I look at it more than that because you know what, like. Yeah, they play defense, but now you don't even have that presence coming off the bench.
No.
You just made, and with Brooklyn signing Dragic, that has made their bench even better.
Mm-hmm.
You feel
I ain't
me?
gonna lie, like, I fucked with Seth Curry.
Yeah, everybody.
He's the best all-around player in that trade.
Right.
In that trade that they made, he's the best all-around player in that trade. Right. And that's a trade that includes James Harden, Ben Simmons, all that shit. He was the best player in that trade.
I ain't gonna lie. People don't know. That trade hung up on getting Seth Curry.
Oh yeah, that was the kicker.
Right.
The trade probably wouldn't have been made if we couldn't get Seth Curry too, because who the fuck give a fuck about this nigga for real?
I mean, let's just be honest, man. You wanna do stuff to make your bench better.
Yeah.
You feel me? You gonna have Seth come out the bench. You got Claxton, you got Patty Mills, you got Dragic. Yeah, I mean, you got the young boys, and
because they did what they got what they didn't have last year.
Right.
They had a good start, but you didn't have no bench.
Yep.
Right. Now I got my starters, and now I got a fucking bench.
Yep.
Well, while we on the subject of Brooklyn, what you think about this mandate with Kyrie?
I mean, it's still stupid, but it's stupid on both ends. Just like, honestly, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just take the fucking shot. But then it's like they making it a point to put their foot down still while visiting teams can still come and play in Brooklyn with or without shots.
To get you updated, what the mandate is that the mayor of New York says that Kyrie still can't play if you don't take the shot.
Yeah.
But but what people are complaining about is as if you can allow the team to come through and some of them may be vaccinated. If you let some of the people come in and watch the game and not vaccinated.
That's a double standard.
That's a double standard. You feel it's a double standard.
And it's the mayor saying that it's not the league?
No, it's the mayor. But then you got the motherfuckers that talk about the absence that Kyrie has allowed himself to be absent through his whole fun career. What I didn't know until just a couple of days ago that through the years that he's been here in the league, he's only played 67 games the whole time he's been in the league.
That's the most games he ever played in the season.
That's the most games he played in the league entirely. Since Cleveland.
Get the fuck out of here, really?
67 games.
That is crazy.
When you think about his tenure in Boston, he didn't really play.
Yeah, but
he was hurt twice.
But he was only there for like 2 or 3 years, right?
No, he was only there 2, but he didn't even really play. He was hurt his whole first season.
But what I'm saying is, a fucking 82 plus 82 is 164.
Yeah. Think about it.
How many years did he spend in Cleveland?
That's what I'm saying. He spent
like 4 years.
And then how much time has his ass sat out? See, you think about Kyrie being on the team, but you forget that his ass hadn't really played.
Is that including playoff games?
Yeah, the stat they say he's played 67 games.
He was in the playoffs. That motherfucker played.
Well, no, but he said after
7 games.
He said after Cleveland. He said after
Cleveland. Yeah, after Cleveland. Yeah. After Cleveland. Yeah.
So from Boston on,
he played 67 games.
But that's crazy to me.
See, now that makes sense. Now.
That's 4 years damn near total. And then 67 games in 4 years.
Then it said the fact that everybody came to Brooklyn on the strength of Kyrie. And then the time that he wasn't playing wasn't because he was hurt.
No, he got that big three together and they played 13 games together.
Right. He decided that
then he had that time where he was sitting out of wood for the mental issues and shit like that.
Yeah.
I almost forgot all about that.
Yeah.
That shit seemed like so long ago now.
Right. When that video popped up of him at my fucking birthday party.
Right. So So with that being said, like you could take the shot and be a part of your team and be like, fuck it, let's go ahead and ball. But you also got to respect the fact that a motherfucker don't want to take something.
And I get that.
Put that in their body. So it's like, what do you do in this situation? You feel me?
I don't feel like
I'm taking the
who
shot.
The fuck is the mayor?
And on ESPN, I'm dropping 80.
Stop. Not saying name like, but who the fuck is he to single out one person and say you can't do something because you didn't get the shot?
Yeah. Well, you know
that's saying that he could go and single out a random person in his city and be like, yo, you can't come in the stadium because you ain't got the shot, but everybody else. That's the president that you said.
It was a mandate that everybody on the team played. I mean, at the point, get the shot.
But now it's not. So
no, it was different. But I didn't listen.
That's like them lifting this mask mandate and saying, "See, but you gotta wear a mask when you come in this motherfucker."
Yeah. Shit, I still don't want a fucking mask that works, so that shit don't even matter.
Mm-hmm. But I'm easy to example. Like I see what he's saying. Like, you know what I mean?
Fucking mask. Fucking ass.
I don't know where the mask
honestly,
work.
I want to fucking mandate. I would have did just like the NFL did.
Yeah, you do. I know.
You either get the shot and your shit is a little more lax, or you don't get the shot and your ass got to get that shit stuck up your nose every goddamn day. Like, why didn't y'all do it like that?
And that's what I'm saying.
And that made the NFL go smoothly. Yeah. Didn't nobody give a fuck. You got it or not? Guess what? If you get corona, guess what?
It's
see your ass in 10 fucking days.
It's New York State because each state got their own laws about COVID. So
but
each state do something different. Which is dumb because some basketball teams
might
not even vaccinated.
But it's still, each state is doing something different. But the NFL still ran their shit the way they wanted to, whether you had the shot or not. It didn't matter what state they was in because shit was ran the same. Why can't the NBA adopt the same fucking system and we wouldn't have this fucking problem? We wouldn't even be sitting here talking about Kyrie getting the shot or not getting the shot.
Right.
His ass would be sitting in the chair, getting the fucking shit stuck up his nose every day, waiting to see if he's going to play or go the fuck home.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I can't knock that logic. No, you are right.
I mean,
Aaron Rodgers ain't got the shot. Cole Beasley ain't got the shot. What other NFL players ain't got the shot?
That's NFL though. NBA is different, man. I mean,
but y'all want to be compared and be on the same level with this multi-million-dollar, y'all multi-million-dollar shit too, but they up here and y'all a little down here because y'all on that bullshit.
Yeah. Well,
who the fucking commissioner in the NBA?
You just said
Adam Silver.
Adam Silver. Yeah.
Yeah. Adam Silver. Yeah.
Who was before him? Was somebody?
Daniel Stern.
Daniel Stern.
Yeah. Y'all might want to bring Danny back.
I'm good with Daniel Stern.
Was it David or Daniel? Was it David? Yeah,
David. Two eyes.
Little short, fat guy with glasses.
David Stern with his NBA fashion issues.
I'm telling you, leave him alone. I mean, granted, he was the commissioner. I believe during the best era of basketball. To be honest with you, the time he was.
You said the best era of basketball.
I believe so.
So,
if you think about the players that came out while David Stern was fucking president,
who a better commissioner, Silver or Stern?
I think Silver's the best.
So far, I'm about to say Silver. I don't know if he's.
And that's only because he for the players. Silver, what's the name? Stern was more for the owners.
Yeah. And but look at who came out. Look at Magic, fucking Bird. I mean,
that's not David Stern. That's what
I said. He was the president during the best era of basketball. I didn't say he was the best president. But the best era of basketball, he was the president at the time.
Yeah, I guess so.
How do you apply for that job?
I don't even know how you even get. That's the question.
I don't know the job where they call you.
I guarantee Adam Silver don't look like he played a lick of basketball in his life.
Nah, he was like he got that suit because of his knowledge of running some shit.
Yeah.
That's
he used to be
fact.
a CEO or some shit, Macintosh or some shit. He's like, hey, you want a job, nigga?
That nigga, he said Macintosh.
I got a football question. Get a little serious right here. Do you agree about the black quarterback like Lamar Jackson?
What do you mean?
Did you hear what he talked about the black quarterback? I didn't. Do some research.
No, I didn't hear that.
Some shit.
Hold on.
Well, school us down one time.
I was hearing some shit about the black quarterback too, and it was they always assume that he's a runner, like because they used Dwayne Haskins as an example too. They said no, it ain't that. They said Dwayne Haskins would be too much of a runner at a quarterback. But if you go back to Dwayne Haskins is not a fucking runner. He's actually slow as fuck. But because you're black, that's the first assumption that you're running and you need to change position to be a fucking receiver or running back.
I can honestly say that's changed through the times. I mean, growing up.
But But the stigma is still out there that a black quarterback, you can't run the offense. You're going to run the ball too much. Regardless of his 40 time, all that. You just see his skin, he's a runner.
I would assume so. That shit's changing the way shit has been changing when it comes to the quarterback position.
It don't matter.
Because now you
but
can't
you gotta
even
realize these people that's in power is older and still got that old mentality.
I was gonna say that. Well, thanks, quote unquote. If that's the case, thanks to the quote unquote black quarterback, you got motherfuckers like Josh Allen. You got motherfuckers like Hubert and whatever the fuck pronounce his name, because they're white. And they were running their asses off.
Steve Young used to be gone.
Yeah.
When they first look at them, they don't think about that. That's not the first thing they think about when they're like, oh, look at his arm strength. No, look at his poise. You see the black guy's like, oh, maybe you should play receiver.
Well, that's the only thing I disagree with Lamar about is like the points you made are true. But it was so much worse when I was growing up. Like, I know motherfuckers that played quarterback in college that they tried to motherfucker made it to a running back. Like, literally turned into a motherfucker running back or a special teams motherfucker. Now at black quarterback, if you ball in college, they might look at you like, okay, you might be able to play quarterback and stuff. I'll give you a perfect example. Jalen Hurts, right? That's the one that played for Philadelphia. Mm-hmm. The little quarterback in Murray. The one that's in Miami. None of these motherfuckers would have been quarterbacks back when I was a kid. They would have made each and every last one of them a running back or told them it was too small.
Kyler Murray, they definitely would have told him it was too small.
You feel me? So I definitely think it's a change when it comes to the black quarterback because, I mean, you know what I mean? They would have shut that shit down.
Like that was my boy, Denard Robinson.
From Michigan.
Yeah, he got shit. He was the last motherfucker where they drafted that motherfucker and they was like, get your ass in the
back. Let's just be honest about it. Like, yes, he can throw, but was he able to throw at an NFL level? Considering he did a whole lot of running with his loose shoes.
I personally don't think so, but they never gave him the shot to find out. The proof is in the pudding.
That's true.
If you don't have an NFL caliber arm, it will show immediately.
NCAA as a quarterback, and that nigga was running the ball in his picture. He wasn't even throwing this shit.
He said he was running the
ball in his color. And he wasn't even throwing the ball.
You know, most of the time they would have had the motherfucker on here with the. Yeah. That motherfucker was like.
And that's why I said, coming from a fan, I don't believe he could throw at an NFL level. I don't believe I can believe he could throw, but not at a.
So that was a warranted change. It was like. Hey, nigga, you're gonna be a third string quarterback, but start a running back. Like,
but to state of the topic, I don't think they ever gave him the chance. He just stuck his ass back there immediately. Like they didn't say, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was standing in the quarterback line. They said, "What the fuck is you doing? Get over there with the fucking running back."
That goes.
Don't give him the red shirt. There's no quarterback.
Back then, the niggas weren't standing up. They just wanted to fucking play. So guess what? I'm gonna just say, all right, I'm gonna switch with this.
Yep.
They told Lamar how many times, and that motherfucker was like, "No, I'm playing
quarterback."
Shit, and they told Tebow, and Tebow was like, "I'd rather not fucking play than be your fucking tight end, motherfucker."
Nah, he tried it.
Yeah. I was saying originally when they drafted him, the Broncos wanted him to be a tight end. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "Nah, I'm gonna be a quarterback." And he stuck to his guns, but then
he come back and like, nigga, you know, you're gonna be a tight end, right?
Yeah, right. Like, what do you mean about we just got Peyton Manning on free agency? So, as good as a quarterback you think you might be, you're not better than Peyton Manning.
His college coach would tell him like, yo, it's about that time. You're no quarterback. All right, coach, for you, I'm gonna try it.
All right, let's keep it moving. With all the sports betting out there, should really be suspended for the whole season.
I don't think so.
With sports betting,
I don't think so.
Sure, who?
Kyle Ridley.
I don't think so. Just because, like I said, it's like the Pete Rose shit. He's betting on himself and he's betting on a legal app.
So I don't even think of it that way.
I think every situation with sports betting needs to be handled differently. You got to look at it differently. Okay. It'd have been different if he was betting on his team and he was there and actually playing in the game. Listen, I'm in a whole nother state, not with my team, not communicating with none of these motherfuckers, and I'm betting on it. I'm rooting on my motherfucking team to win, and make a couple dollars on. Well,
so my thing is totally different than that. Gambling is totally different than it was back in the day. You feel me? There's fucking DraftKings and Caesars and MGM and FanDuel. If you want the players not to gamble, then educate them on how they can gamble. You feel me? Because it's easy. Because you can't get them off because you can pick up your phone and gamble.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like it's so much easier, and I don't have to go to places. Like educate them, give them a booklet. Like, look, you can gamble, but this is what you
on your phone.
Right. You can gamble, but this is what you can't gamble on, or how you can gamble as an athlete in the NFL. You feel me? Then if he didn't even fell on these guidelines, then nigga, we gave you the guidelines of what you can do.
Honestly,
but they should educate
that should be added to every year they had that fucking rookie symposium.
Yeah.
And that's supposed to tell them everything about they coming into the league.
They give them a whole bunch of condoms. You know what I'm saying?
Look at Jordan and Barkley. You know they was gambling when they was in the league. Now was they gambling on basketball? No, we don't know.
We don't know. But
you feel me? But they was fucking gambling, and it was noticeable gambling too. Like they said, what's the
Charles Barkley is fucking banned from goddamn Atlantic City.
Right, for gambling. Like, come on, man. So that's what I'm saying. If it's a particular way you want these young people to gamble, especially when there's so much access to gambling, to educate them and let them know this is what you can and cannot do. Then if they fuck around and don't abide by that, then slap whatever the fuck you want to slap on them. But to make him an example of his sports betting this day and age, I think it's too much.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think it's unfair. You know what I'm saying?
But we live in the era of examples.
Right.
That's what motherfuckers do nowadays. They pick one.
Well, you're the first motherfucker you're the example
They pick a Kyrie, they pick a Colin Kaepernick.
They pick a Michael Vick.
Yeah, they pick a Michael Vick. And they make an example of that motherfucker. The same thing about it, somebody just end up doing it again. They just end up being smarter about it. Mm-hmm. But it's not like it stops them from doing it. You know what I mean?
Listen,
fucking America.
I ain't gonna lie. I seen a post said motherfuckers is betting and getting a whole year, and this motherfuckers out here beating their wives and getting 4 games.
Yep.
Beating their wives and getting 4 games unless you rice.
Oh yeah. You just can't kick her like she cattle. When after you hit her, that's all. If you just that's what he did. He was like, "Bitch, you okay?"
But what about what's that Tyreek Hill? That was in the airport with his wife and kid. And I don't know. Somebody was like. I remember we used to talk about that shit. I don't know. It might have been Kareem Hunt. And I think he played with the Chiefs at the time.
I'm trying to think of what
it was like. Look at your son, iron is broken. It's like, bitch, you shut up for you next. Or some shit.
I think that might have been like that.
That would have been the funniest shit ever. But the motherfucker is still balling.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, he didn't get caught on camera. It was just he said, she said at the time, which I mean, some he say, she say count, but not as much as hardcore video evidence.
But I did find out
he was about to got in trouble for goddamn whooping his kid ass.
Yeah. I remember that shit.
I just see they've been investigating through since February though, so I don't know how the fuck they got with him gambling, but they've been gambling, but they've been investigating since the beginning.
That nigga profile was probably him in his Atlanta uniform, smiling and shit.
C. Ridley 19.
Right.
Shit.
My God, I ain't gonna know it's me.
Shit. All right, let's keep it going. The Lakers don't make the playoffs, or the player was to trade bad if they don't do that.
Trade's already bad.
Trade's been bad.
I don't see it. See, my people are blaming the style of play they got. That is coaching.
Okay.
That is not on the players. You had to understand the talent you have. And you got to understand the talent that you're getting on your team. Okay. So you can't expect Westbrook to do certain shit. You had to change your style of play. They're playing exactly the way they play as if they still got the same personnel from when they won it. And they do not.
Right. They don't have a strong. I'm gonna keep it 100. They don't have a strong enough coach for the talent that they got on that team.
That's my point. Right. I like Vabel. His name Vabel? No, Vogel. Whatever his name is. He's a good coach. Man. But he's not a coach for like the talent that they have in the Lakers.
Right.
You got too many motherfuckers that's been in the league already that know what the fuck they want, how the fuck they play. You got to be able to manage those motherfucking egos and shit like that.
The talent on that team need a Greg Popovich.
They need a fucking, what's the Knicks coach?
Thibodeau.
Thibodeau. You feel me? They can use what's the coach for Miami? I think he can. Spoelstra. I think he can keep those boys from Popovich.
He did.
Yeah, Bosh. Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of Doc. Fisher is a little Doc.
Yeah, Doc. I think Doc could. Yeah, Doc could.
Yeah. He had all that talent in fucking LA.
Yeah.
And in Boston.
Yeah.
Like that team was stacked in Boston.
You gotta understand how to deal with that shit. And I really think it's coaching.
Yeah. And that's part because I mean you watch a couple of Lakers games. I know you have since now. There's certain shit where Vogel ain't got no coach. I've seen Russell Westbrook miss at least 4 wide open layups.
No, listen.
Wide the fuck open layups.
They already said Westbrook is a problem in the locker room. He's not open to anything, any suggestions that they made, this, that, and third. He won't come off the bench. Like,
you're too focused on the fans slander Westbrook that actually is performing on the court.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I just say this. We talked about this last podcast when you're dealing with fame. You got to be able to handle that shit.
Yeah.
Obviously, this shit is breaking him down.
Especially if
fucking with his game.
Especially if you play in the market of LA or New York.
Right.
Because you more scrutinized.
Right.
Those are the biggest stages to play on. LA and New York.
So you're going to hear it from your fans. You're going to hear it from your fans.
See, especially you have to be able to you're playing for a team that got such a fucking legacy of being good.
Just look up. Just look up.
Right. And y'all just
look up.
And y'all got all this talent. And they seen lesser talent teams do way much more.
Yeah. Yeah.
So of course they're gonna feel some type of way.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a whole fact.
I'm telling you, like I said, and LeBron gotta kind of play like if for instance, he the team leader.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So especially like I said, like that Westbrook situation, LeBron supposed to be handling that.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
Too, he got it. I don't know, LeBron. They said I seen a graphic since he fucking came to fucking LA. He like 6'22" and clutch moments.
I've never been a clutch player to begin with. But here's my biggest problem with LeBron this whole fucking season. Defense. He has played absolutely none. To me, he's playing worse defense than Harden.
Damn.
The only thing he's been doing this season is running and blocking the shot from the back like he always.
And it's funny you say that because I just watched a little play.
That's something though.
I just watched.
That's more than Harden.
And on top of that, with no fucking defense, you're doing like this when something happened like it's somebody else's fault.
Listen,
it's your fault, LeBron.
And that's funny. I just watched a graphic, a little video of him getting pissed off because they didn't grab the rebound. But
you standing right there. Look at the rebound.
He didn't go up for the rebound either.
Like,
but he now he like, fuck, what the fuck?
Like, I fucking absolutely love LeBron, but what he's done this season defensively and as a teammate has been pissing me off. Yeah. He needs to be more vocal in that locker room. He needs to be slapping motherfuckers upside the head like Jordan did, like Kobe did. It's okay to get your teammates in line to get on the same fucking path. Because obviously they all
line in the locker room. Don't get mad at them when shit ain't going right.
Apparently they all the fuck over the place on the court. Yeah. There's no continuity. There's no chemistry. There's none of that shit. No, you feel me? They fucking playing in the yard. No wonder LeBron is scoring fucking 35 points tonight. Because ain't nobody else doing shit. And they need Anthony Davis, man. It's about there was a thing on TV talking about should they shit Anthony Davis for the rest of the season. No. Now they're trying to make a run at the playoffs. He better get his ass up off that straight foot and let's go.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Tonight?
What's
That's
right now?
Yeah, that's playing tonight.
Kyrie got 41 in the first half.
Do we? Get the fuck out
of
here.
Yeah. Wow. And my thing is they're playing Orlando. My thing about that is they could try to complain about Kyrie not being good, like game ready, but the motherfucking ball every time he touched that court outside.
Oh yeah,
my boy Uncle Drew, man.
Yeah, that's
always ready.
That's why I hate that all that bullshit happens with him. The injuries, the holdouts, to all that shit. Because honestly, like I said, especially with the games he could put in, he could be top 5 point guard of all time, bro. He has all the tools to be so.
Look at all. If you look, this is kind of. I'm thinking about is this is kind of what he do. So because if you think about how he got to the league, with playing 10 games at Duke, if that. He was hurt the whole season, still went in the first round.
Yeah. It's still time in the second quarter. It's
81-52
with 2 minutes and 24 seconds left in the second quarter.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
With that starting five, with that starting five Brooklyn got and the pieces they gotta go with it, they're gonna be dangerous.
And that's what I'm saying. Like everybody keep on yelling that Philly shit, and I'm like,
man, listen,
man.
I feel like
Philly, I
feel Cleveland could beat Philly on some real shit. Like a lot of motherfuckers are sleeping on Cleveland and shit, but them young boys are fucking balling.
Yeah. 7-game shit. I think they can get.
I really think they could. That might go all 7. But I think Cleveland can pull that out there.
Motherfuckers don't think Philly gonna go in there and motherfucking sweep.
Yeah, they not. They not.
Yeah.
They're not.
Chicago neither. Chicago.
No, none of those. Listen, don't sleep on none of those top 7 fucking East teams. None of them.
Miami Heat.
At any given time, they can beat any of those motherfucking teams.
I don't know, that fucking,
that's right. You already know what it is.
Trade.
You already know what it is.
Yeah, Brooklyn definitely won that trade. Definitely won that trade.
And then if they can actually get Ben Simmons to ball,
and all he gotta do is just maintain and not turn the ball over.
You got shooters all over the court.
In Brooklyn, you don't even need to shoot. You got a good enough game to drive to the rack, make them collapse, and pitch it out. You feel me? You got that. I can go to the hole like a Giannis. Yeah. You can do that.
Yep.
You just as tall and lanky. You got that athleticism.
Nigga, you a 6'7"
Come on,
guard, nigga. Like,
you wouldn't even got to worry about
no
fucking nothing. Just go straight to the rack.
And then D up, because how many 6'7" point guards is in the motherfucking league? Everybody's checking his phone.
And from the thing I was reading about him on his trade, he would have been up for defensive player last year if he didn't get hurt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's one thing I won't slack on him for. His defense is good,
right?
And that's all they need to play.
That's all. They go to the rack and play some defense. Yeah. They don't even need you to get rebounds. If you're around one, grab them by all means.
Yeah, by all means. But
shit, let the ball go up, get back on defense. You feel me? You got the ball in your hand, they clear out, take it to the rack. It's okay.
And
but that's
you see Kyrie or KD open.
Hey,
I'm just here to get the ball past half court.
Hey, that's all I'm here to do. Especially get the ball past half court.
That's it.
Yeah.
I knew that nigga take one step above half court. I wanted to just be looking for the pass.
When it comes down to that class, I'm always going to be a LeBron fan. But that KD, man. KD is something else, man.
He is just different.
I never seen somebody so fucking frail play the way he do. I mean, in my generation,
he'll pull up on
in my generation, use that frail. You ain't really making that long. Because you got banged. You didn't get banged the fuck up and hammered a lot, so you probably wouldn't have. Yeah. I mean, look at MJ. He was he had to put on like.
I just think he built like that. That nigga probably strong as fuck, and we just don't see it because he be back. The way he be backing some motherfuckers down sometimes, I be like,
and he lanky as hell.
How the fuck is he? Like, nigga, you big as hell, big. Oh, and B built niggas.
Well, I
get back down like Katie, like.
But it's not one of them players where he can afford to be that light because, like I said, the fucking rules is so catered to the offense. You can't touch a motherfucker.
Right.
So with somebody that fast and that lanky, and you can't touch them, they're gonna dominate every single time. That will stop him from dominating. A couple of these, a couple hand checks, that would shut a lot of that shit down, bro.
Step back shit.
Yeah, I watched the top 10 fights in the NBA the other day, and granted. 5 or 4 out of the 10 was all in Madison Square Garden or found with the Nick. But the reason why these fights started was the fouls. Number one was the fouls. Ain't nothing over that. The funny part though is the first 2, 9 and 10. First one, 10 was Barkley Shaq, and then 9 was Kevin Johnson and somebody. Charles Barkley was in Phoenix because they show how he was like 3 of those fights. Barkley was in 3 of those fights.
I know Shaq was in a few because Shaq used to dunk on niggas so disrespectful.
Yeah, I thought it was going to show a couple.
I think they were playing the Knicks and he dunked on the white boy.
I remember that shit.
And that nigga threw the
Charles Dudley. He dunked on Chris Dudley. And Chris Dudley thought he was holding him up and Shaq pushed him.
That's all on him.
And Chris Dudley got him and threw the ball. And I was happy he threw the ball at him.
Yeah.
Like we know that
you got it. do something, but Shaq
Right.
beat your ass.
We know they're not gonna let Shaq get to you. So throw the fucking ball, like be a man, like yo.
That's what made it a smart move. You knew they wasn't gonna let Shaq get
like
to you.
bitch ass nigga.
If Shaq was closer, that would have been the dumbest shit he ever did in his life. If Shaq was where that camera was right now, that's a stupid decision that nigga could make.
I ain't gonna lie, Shaq was almost back at half court by the time.
Hell yeah.
He threw the ball.
No, he wasn't that. They wasn't that happy
because he had to throw that shit.
Nah, he was actually at least at the 3-point line.
No, he was that.
He was. Because Dudley was still getting up off the ground from underneath the basket.
That was the Lakers side, so he had to go that far. He probably did throw the ball, at least a free throw.
I'm about to say throw it for him because he had to cock that shit back. There wasn't no underhand.
Why was you throwing underhand?
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, you was like a bomb that motherfucker. I'd have threw that shit like a dodgeball at his fucking ass.
You seen the way motherfucker LeBron the other night threw that fucking pad? Okay, so the ball was going out of bounds. And nigga fell on the ground. You know how the niggas just throw that motherfuckers. He cocked that shit back and threw that shit hard as hell at the motherfucker on the ground. They said they interviewed the dude. I can't remember who it was. He was like, yeah. He's like, I seen him do that. All I tried to do was just protect my face so it didn't hit me in the face because I seen him cock that shit back hard. And I went, yeah.
He tried to spike
your eye out.
Get mad that they was getting their ass buzzed because he threw that shit so fucking hard. I said, you ain't have to throw that shit
like that. I might be waiting out for LeBron in the parking lot for that one. So you want to throw balls at motherfucker? Motherfucker, I don't give a fuck about the new Space Jam and none of that shit. I'll beat your ass out in the parking lot.
That's cheap. I have not even watched that yet.
You still ain't watched that shit yet?
You ain't watched it yet?
I broke down and watched it. Trust me,
I like that shit.
It was decent. I still think one was better, but maybe that's just the old nigga in me.
It's the old nigga.
It might be. You know what I'm saying?
It's the old nigga. We're not. Listen, I know I ain't got to bring up hockey because ain't nobody been watching it except for me.
I haven't watched hockey.
Let's go. Hold on. Let's go Sabres. Getting at the goddamn Toronto Maple Leafs the other night.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
that's
their first win out of 4.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I was just saying. Yeah, that's their first win.
But listen, I like it because commentators was talking shit like, yeah, Toronto's hot. They're gonna destroy the Sabres today. Sabres smacked them niggas like 4-1.
It was 5-2.
Even worse, 5-2.
That's still a nice win.
Shout out to my motherfucking Colorado Avalanche
Vegas nice the other night.
For having 19 comeback wins this season. Motherfuckers keep thinking they gonna beat y'all. I keep coming back whooping ass. Motherfucking squad y'all got is fucking unbelievable. But here's my thing about you fucks. That pisses me off.
Talking about Colorado.
This is what we do all season. We do this every season, don't we, Colorado? We fuck around and be the number one team in our division, number one team in our conference, and can actually win the first round. But what happens after that, you fucks? Can we get to the Stanley Cup this year? Every fucking year, outside of fucking Dallas and outside fucking Vegas, y'all are always the ones that my man Barry Melrose and all them talk about. They got the squad and they got the goats and then they got the check line, they got the scoring lines, they got it all. They won it this year. Then what the fuck happened? So this year, can we go to the Stanley Cup at least? Can we get out the second round? You know, that's all I got to add about that. Anybody got anything else? Because we can end this shit real quick. Go on to the next segment. No, we good?
Yeah, we good.
All righty, you fucks, the fuckettes.
Fuckettes.
We're gonna take a little small break here. So as this old man gets up,
I'm getting there.
No, I don't know.
Look at my beard. Look at my beard. I'm off, man.
All right. Well, shit. With that being said, we out.
Yo, we be right back.
Peace. Yeah.
Yo, turn that fan off.
Turn it off?
Mm-hmm. Just call him off.
I can walk through water and not. Hey, you got.